Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to do a little bit of an update with my leopard geckos. I just wanted to show you like a little update on my breeding project that I'm starting. I'd say it's more like a learning project actually, because really I've never bred leopard geckos before, so I mean I haven't had the success that some of you may have expected so soon, but my girls are starting to put on lots of weight. Here's my Mack Snow. This is Roach. You guys all know, well, most of you guys will know who she is, but yeah, she's doing well. She's just under 60 grams now and doing great. I'm hoping to see, I've been trying to flip them over to have a look and see if I could see any eggs in here, but I haven't had any luck just yet. But she's been in here for a few weeks with George, my bell albino. He's a little bit squirmy today, but he's really been putting on the weight. He was just under 50 grams when I got him, and he's about 70 now, so I'm pretty excited. Hopefully he has the energy and everything to you know, kind of argue with the girls about what they want. But I'm hoping that they do their thing and I get some results this year, but if not, I'm really excited about next year because my G project, he is going to be a healthy weight for breeding with the females any time now. He still doesn't go for my mealworms, which is a bit of a bummer because I breed my mealworms and my colony is looking really good. I've got more feeders than I could ever use, so because of this guy and a few others, I still have to pick up crickets all the time. But it's not really a big deal. He's got a nice carrot tail. I really love the banding on here. It's almost like there's a green kind of color in this yellow, but it's really hard to say. But very excited about what this guy and my high yellow Hypo carrot tail are going to make in the future. I think they're going to be a really good pair. And I'll show you her because she is my oldest leopard gecko and definitely my favorite of my leopard gecko. Well, I wouldn't say my favorite because I love all my geckos, but I've had her the longest. She's the heaviest and she's the most tame. And this is Indica. She the tip of her tail is regenerated from right about there, but it looks pretty good anyways. They never look the exact same, but yeah, I've been checking her. She was in with George for, I'd say, about 3 weeks, and then I've had Roach in with him for the last 2 weeks. I'm probably going to switch them out again in a few days here, but they're doing very well. I'm going to try and find Mack. She's in here right now too, probably at the other end. Yeah, she tends to stay in that hide a lot. So I'll just get this open. Yeah, there she is. She's a Mack Snow Raptor. Her colors have really been coming out. It's kind of like a creamy caramel brown in those lines there, and some bright yellows and light pink. She's a really nice gecko. But yeah, that's a Mack Snow Raptor, and I'm really excited for next year to be breeding her as well. She's big enough this year, but I don't have any males to pair off to her because my only biggest male is a bell albino, and we don't want to be mixing the albino strains. A lot of people went through a lot of hard work to get the bells and the rainwaters and the Tremper albinos to the point that they're at today, so no point in muddying the waters. But let's move on to my geckos that are not breeders. It's a little bright there. I'll just keep it here and grab them out. So all you guys have probably been following me for a while. Here's my Enigma, and the only reason I don't want her to breed is because she does show the Enigma trait. She does some stargazing, and as you can see, kind of turning around there. That's kind of stress-induced, but also just something to do with their predisposition, I guess. I know there's some people trying to work this out of the Enigma, but we don't... Oh, look at this. He's trying to bite her. I don't know if this is regular behavior, but he's definitely biting onto her head. If any of you guys have got any advice, I've been considering separating these two. But yeah, back to the geckos. Yeah, so this is Cheese, my Enigma. And I was going to breed her, but I really don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely trying to get her weight up there. Maybe if she's healthy enough, there won't be any problems with her anymore. But last but not least, onto my newest gecko, Pie. He's been doing well, putting on some weight. And if you guys hadn't already been following me, I've got some videos with him, but that's my three-legged gecko. And he hunts surprisingly well for only 3 legs. And yeah, I was really bummed out when we got him. I was thinking that it might be a hard time getting him eating well and everything like that, but there was no trouble whatsoever. A lot of people were telling me I should try and make a little thing for his nub so that he can walk a little better, but he really doesn't need anything. He's been putting his foot right underneath the center of, like, so if you can see, holding his front foot right in close so he can keep his balance and everything. He's doing real good. But hopefully it turns out to be a male. It's still a little small for me to tell, but if it's a male, I'll be able to house him with some females, and I mean, if he breeds to them, whatever. If he doesn't, same thing. But I just figured, you know, if it's a female, I'll house her by herself, just because, you know, I don't want to add any stress to a gecko like this. But yeah, like, give me some feedback, guys. I'd love to hear what you think about if this is a male or a female, whether it should be bred or not. Always love to get some second opinions, you know? But those are my geckos. They're all doing great, putting on weight nicely. So, well, have a good one, guys.